That's why I themed the title of this event, The House of the Lord, because you don't know what God has done for me. You don't know where God brought me from. I'm not King Solomon. I am Pastor Ojimba Alex. But I was not going to do this event, or I wasn't going to do something for God without mentioning the house of the Lord. Because the house of the Lord saved me also. Yes, it did. And King David said, how much less this temple that I have built. He went on in verse 28 to say, yet give attention to your servant's prayer and his plea of mercy. He said to God, give attention to his prayers and his pleas for mercy. Oh Lord my God, hear the cry and prayer of thy servant is praying in your presence this day. And he said, may your eyes be open towards this temple night and day. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is touching. This tells me that King Solomon himself was an emotional man. He was very emotional. His father was poetic, but he was very emotional because he said, Heavenly Father, as I have built this house for you, he said, I can only monitor this temple, this house of the Lord, up to a certain extent. He said, I'm only human because sometimes I might want to sleep. He said, sometimes I might want to sleep. He said, sometimes I get tempted as well. He said, sometimes I make mistakes because I'm only flesh and blood. But if you go back to that verse 29, he said, God, may your eyes be open towards this temple day and night, this place of which you have said, my name shall be there. He said, God, may your eyes be open to the house of the Lord, like we're gathered today in this temple, like we're gathered today in this church. When we leave, we don't know what people are going to do here. You don't know. Maybe people come, they teach commerce. Maybe people come, they teach economics. Maybe people come, they listen to reggae music. Maybe, I don't want to use the word prostitution or drug smoking, but we're not here. So everybody sees it as the house of the Lord, but when we're not here, we don't know what's going on. And King Solomon is saying that, Lord, Heavenly Father, you've blessed me. I've got all my heart's desires, but I managed to build you a temple. I managed to build you a house. Did you notice that King Solomon didn't say, God, all the horses that I have, all the castles that I have, all the mansions that I have, all the fleet of cars that I have, all the clothes and designer clothes that I have, he didn't say, Lord, let your eye not go off those things. Those things were material. His focus, King Solomon's focus, was on the temple. That's where his heart was found, in the house of the Lord. He didn't say, Heavenly Father, may your eyes be open towards my Mercedes Benz. He didn't say that. He didn't say, Lord, may your eyes be open to my Versace belt.
No.
He didn't say that. He didn't say, Lord, may your eyes be open to my Paul Smith shoes. He said, Lord, may your eyes be open towards this temple day and night. Because that's where his wisdom came from. That was his main abode. Remember I was telling you in the definition that a house means an abode, an accommodation. The temple was the abode. Thank you. The temple was the abode of King Solomon. Whenever King Solomon had problems with his wives or his brothers, maybe, I don't know, they were jealous of him because he was going to be the king or whatever, he always went back to the house of the Lord to recap, to say to God, I know your eyes are still here. He said to God, I know I'm a sinner, but whenever I come to the house of the Lord, this is where I can find you.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Because in those days, Jesus Christ hasn't really arrived yet. There was a proclamation to say that the Son of God will be born. But Jesus wasn't born yet. So if Jesus wasn't born yet, how can Jesus say, I'll go away and I'll send you a comforter? What confidence is Jesus going to send if he hasn't been born? So the main issue here is, in the days of King David and in the days of Solomon, the Holy Spirit hasn't been given to man. So King Solomon couldn't look forward to the Holy Spirit and say, Holy Spirit, do this for me. No. These were the days of the Old Testament. King Solomon could only go back to the house of the Lord. And he said, Lord, he said it here, Lord, may your eyes be open to this temple. In other words, Lord, may your eyes be open to the house of the Lord. Can you say house of the Lord?
House of the Lord.
Can you say house of the Lord?
House of the Lord.
This is not loud enough. How come I'm louder than you? Can you say house of the Lord?
House of the Lord.
One more time, can you say house of the Lord?
House of the Lord.
My friend Robson here, cameraman, you can show Robson,
Give me.
One day Robson's going to become a pastor himself. Can you say house of the Lord?
House of the Lord.
One more time, house of the Lord.
House of the Lord. Hallelujah. Yes.
Amen. Sit down.
Amen.
One day, sit down. One day, what's his name? Robson himself is going to become a pastor. Because I said, say house of the Lord. And he said it with passion. So King Solomon himself, he always went back to the house of the Lord in chapter 29. And he said, Lord, may your eyes be open towards this temple. This place of which you said, my name shall be there. So when you will hear the prayer of your servant prays towards this place. This is very interesting as well, very intriguing. When he said, my name shall be there. Yeah, he said, may your eyes be open towards this temple night and day. This place of which you said, my name shall be there. Hey, that's even deep. He said, God, your eyes shall be in the temple night and day. Because your name is there. Hey. Do you know that when you go to university, say for instance you go to the University of New York and they register you because you've got the qualifications, you're not studying for yourself. People have been in the University of New York before you. So you're there not only to give yourself a good name, but you're there to give the New York University a good name also. So, I'll give you an example. If you're a full-time student or part-time student of New York University, and you go out into Manhattan, you go out into the Bronx,
Harlem,
you go out into Harlem, Queens, whatever you want to name it,
yeah,
and you go and become mischievous. Maybe you rob somebody and you got caught by the police, and they ask you what's your name. You say, my name is Mr. Smith Walker. They say, where do you live? You tell them where you live. They say, what's your family? You tell them your family name. And they ask you, are you a student? And you say, yeah, I'm a student. And they say, what university you go to? And you say, I go to the University of New York. And they say, you go to the University of New York, but you know you're going to go to prison because of what you've done here. What I'm trying to say here is, you didn't only let yourself down by doing that. You let the University of New York down also. So, when they bring you back to the university now, they're going to call you in front of the Vice Chancellor and they're going to make a decision. They can ban you from the university completely. Why? Because you've given the university a bad reputation. You've gone against the rules and regulations. And King Solomon is saying it here, that when I come to the temple, the house of the Lord, he said in in verse 29, he said, Lord, your name shall be there also.
Hallelujah.
Right, so King Solomon is saying that he will never be mischievous in the house of the Lord, because the name of God is there. He's saying he can't disrespect the name of God. He knows what God means to him. He knows the ability and the wealth and the enormity of God. So he said, no. I will do my stupidity outside because I'm a human being. But he said, no. I'll come to the house of the Lord to recap. Because the name of the Lord is there. He said God could kill me if he wants to. He said, I look up to God. He said, all power belongs to God. He said, I'm not even going. He's not even going to the church anymore. He's not going to the church anymore. I'm going to the house of the Lord.
Amen. Amen.
When you have a child, when a baby is born,
I know.
you give your baby a Christian name. You don't give your baby somebody else's surname. If your surname is Owalaka, or if your surname is Ogujobi, you don't say my daughter or my son's name is Michael, and you say his surname is not going to be Owalaka, and let me give him that man's name, that surname. You say his surname is Cameron. That's nonsense. You give him your name because you get pride in your son answering your name. And God is no different. He said, I'll put my name in the temple. He said, take away the name temple and put the name of the Lord there. It's a holy place. 15 minutes, Governor. It's a holy place. And King Solomon wasn't going to go against this. So he took the house of the Lord very, very seriously. Now, we've dealt with 1 Kings chapter 8, verses 26 to 29. Can you say, I love Jesus?
I love Jesus.
Say, I love Jesus.
I love Jesus.
Say, I love God.
I love God.
Say, I love the house of the Lord.
I love the house of the Lord.
Say, I will dwell in the house of the
I
Lord.
will dwell in the house of the Lord. through Christ.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now we take it to the book of Isaiah. Let's take this thing to the book of Isaiah. Anybody there?
Yes.
Sorry, I need to find Isaiah. Where's Isaiah? Where's Isaiah? Yeah, I found it. So, Pastor, can you read from the book of Isaiah, please? Chapter 2, verses 2 to 3. There you go, Pastor. Thank you. Isaiah chapter 2, verses 2 to 3. Remember, we're still on the topic. What's the topic today?
The house of the Lord.
Can you say it louder?
The house of the Lord.
We're on the topic, the house of the Lord.
Tabernacle.
Amen. Tabernacle, yeah. Tabernacle, temple. Yeah, the house of the Lord.
Be careful, yeah.
Let's hit the pastor.
Hallelujah.
Pastor, Isaiah chapter 2, 2 to 3.
Isaiah 2, 2 to 3. So now it shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the house of the Lord's house shall be established on top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow to it. Many people shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob.
Is that it?
He will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his path. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Pastor, one more time.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So, Isaiah 2, chapter 2, 2 to 3, verses 2 to 3.
Yeah. Now it shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established on top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow to it. Many people shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his paths.
Amen.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you, Pastor. Pastor, do you know, yeah? Pastor? Yeah, Pastor, do you know, Pastor, do you know, as you read it, it says, in the last days. That's what it says in Isaiah. Whoever's watching this video, I want you to go to Isaiah chapter 2, verses 2 to 3. Listen to this again. It says, in the last days. The Bible says that because there's a beginning, there must always be an ending. Yep. And the first book in the Bible is the book of Genesis. And the last book in the Bible is the book of Revelation. So that means from Genesis to Revelation.